Hello, I am going to share a message that some of you will understand, but others won't. This is a message for the bride of Christ, and it's as follows. February 25th, yesterday, 2021, my wife dreamed I took a psychology college course, which I quickly graduated from. On my first day of work, I was given my first patient, a wonderful lady in her 60s. Her name, Esther. The scene changed, and I was with Esther having a supper meal outdoors. As me and Esther were talking, even though my wife did not hear what was being said, my wife noticed I was bursting in laughter with the things Esther was telling me. The scene changed again, and suddenly, a transparent door appeared in front of her, and behind the door was a hallway with 4 pillars of marble with base of gold. She heard then a voice that said, "I have sent Esther as an open door." The dream ended. The Lord has given me the privilege to interpret my own dreams, but this one baffled me until today. The Lord was sharing with us a personal message, and by taking the personal elements out, I was able to share this to all the wise virgins out there listening. After asking God for wisdom and revelation, I was able to understand the prophetic meanings of the dream. Some of you operating on the Spirit will understand because the Lord will allow it so. Others won't. After revising the book of Esther today, my wife and I asked each other, when is Purim, the Jewish fest? We Googled it and we found out that it starts the 25th of February. That's exactly when the Lord gave her the dream. Obviously, that gave us a boost of confidence. The Lord gave us the dream and that He wanted us to interpret. The symbolic meaning of the dream is as follows. They're directly associated with the book of Esther and also parallels or mirrors today's time in human history. The first part of the dream, graduating from a college course, symbolizes preparedness. During coronavirus stay-at-home orders, people have come closer to God. They began to truly search for God at the privacy of their own homes. Esther 2:2 speaks of the virgins chosen by the king, which went through a purification process. Esther 2:12 mentions 12 months of purification. These two verses parallels with God's chosen and wise who has taken the time to prepare for the last few months, even since March 19, when California issues a stay-at-home order, lockdowns. Counting 12 months from March 19, 2020, take us to March 19, 2021. This will conclude a 12-month purification process as described in the book of Esther. The scene in the dream of the pillars of marble with base of gold can be found in Esther 1:6. This further confirmed to us our dream came from above. Esther is a picture of the bride. One of Esther's symbolic meaning is deliverance. She was a vessel chosen by the Lord to deliver His people from the hands of the enemy. Before the dream ended, the voice said, "I have sent Esther as an open door." Today we have the Ark of Salvation with the doors slightly opened, but about to shut closed permanently. This dream and its symbolic meanings is to encourage the bride of Christ. The ark is about to depart, and the trumpet will sound. Are you ready? Because many will not make it. They're still distracted with the cares of this world, not preparing or keeping watch as Jesus commanded us, and they are encouraging each other with messages of love, prosperity, and hope. For the sake of time, I will not be able to explain how the book of Esther parallels with our time today, but I encourage you to read it. And when you read it, keep the following revelations in mind. King Ahasuerus mirrors our heavenly God. Queen Vashti represents both the Jews and the foolish virgins that refused the invitation from God. Esther chapter 1 verse 5, the feast made for the small and great that lasted 7 days mirrors the bride inside the supper of the Lamb, while the world experiences 7 years of tribulation. Esther chapter 1 verse 6, 7, and 8 mirrors the beautiful ornaments, artifacts, and methods used for the marriage supper of the Lamb. Esther chapter 1 verse 12 and 13 mirrors the anger of God the Father towards the cold, lukewarm church and those who rejected Jesus and the invitations. Chapter 2 verse 13, after the 12 months purification process, mirroring today's quarantine starting March 19, 2020. Then the bride is taken up into the kingdom of God, highly favored and exceedingly blessed. With this being said, I am not setting dates. I am completely against it. But I am going to say this, and that is, there is nearly no time left to prepare for this royal wedding invitation. Just like the video I uploaded on this channel where I heard a noise that shook my spirit, and then the trumpet of God sounded. Bride of Christ, 5 wise virgins, be encouraged, because your redemption draws near. God bless.